Hi, my name is Martina Foley. I got involved volunteering with Foróige as a parent about 6 years ago. At the time there was a shortage of leaders and the call went out to the community to see if anyone could help. And I wanted to make sure that the club stayed in existence so that my children and their friends had somewhere safe to hang out. But I've never regretted it. As time goes on, you realise that you get satisfaction out of it yourself. It's a great feeling, when the community starts to come together. It's also a bit of fun. I'd really recommend it to anyone.
My name is Brian Flynn. I've been volunteering for over 30 years. Most of my work is with the GAA in Forban, but with other voluntary organisations as well. I volunteer because I think the activities we're involved in provide a good, healthy recreational outlet for both children and adults. I feel it enhances the welfare of the participants and the community at large. And in as much as possible, I think we try to measure our success in participation rather than in what we win.
Hello, I'm Mary Henry and I'm a volunteer, and I volunteer because I like to give back to the community.
Hello, my name is Malachy Mangan. I'm from Dangan, Offaly, North Offaly. Why am I a volunteer? Well, I was inspired originally by being involved in Dangan Youth Club. So as a teenager, I was involved in a youth club run by teenagers for teenagers. We ran a fantastic youth organisation for ourselves and had significant impact on the community as well. Being involved with volunteers is a two-way street. You give and you get. So it's good for what we do, anyone does, and you also receive personal fulfilment from it.
My name is Barbara Daly and I'm the National Chairperson of Foróige, one of the largest volunteer-led youth organisations in Ireland. I've been volunteering with Foróige for the past 25 years in the clubs and interest groups in Forban. And I volunteer because I have an inherent belief in the Foróige philosophy that sees each young person as a unique, creative individual who has the capacity to make positive changes in their own life and to make impacts through small actions within the community. And it's great to be part of a network of volunteers throughout Ireland who work through a series of programmes and activities that foster a sense of ownership in young people and enable them to find a sense of place within their own community. And I think that will be vitally important as we seek to rebuild and reconnect in a post-pandemic era. And I would encourage everyone within the community to consider contacting foróige.ie if you wish to establish a club in your area. And I most certainly will continue to be part of that intergenerational contract in the community.
Hi, my name is Cian Egan and I'm a leader with Gallen Forban Foróige in Offaly. The reason I became a volunteer is because of all the things I got out of Foróige. In February just gone, I graduated from the NUIG's Leadership for Life programme. This would not have been possible without the help and support of all the leaders in my club. I also got to do the baking competition and I got into the semi-final. I also got to the final of Foróige Got Talent. None of this would have been possible without Foróige leaders and volunteers. So now I thought in January just gone, it's time for me to give back to my community, and that's why I became a Foróige leader.
Hi, my name is Laura and I'm a volunteer with My Lovely charity shop in Edenderry. My Lovely charity shop is run in aid of My Lovely Horse Rescue and My Lovely Pig Rescue. These are two animal welfare groups who rescue, rehabilitate and rehome animals in distress or danger. A lot of the animals they rehome or rescue are in very vulnerable situations and have been very badly mistreated. I'm an animal lover and that's why I'm involved with this group.
I am a volunteer. I volunteer because I believe it contributes to the community.
Hi, my name is Michelle McLaughlin and I have been a volunteer for the past 3 years. I volunteer with Ballycumber Foróige Club. I suppose the reason why I became a volunteer firstly was because my 3 kids were part of the club, and I suppose in some ways it was about giving back because I was grateful for the great opportunities and experiences they were having in Foróige. Foróige would always be looking for adult leaders, to help out and volunteers. So I decided, well, this is my way to give something back. I suppose I volunteer also in my own community, and again it is that sense of giving something back. That's how I explain why I volunteer and why it's worthwhile. I would encourage anyone to volunteer, especially in their local communities where there's a sense of giving back and a sense of, pride in your own community and pride in, what you've contributed to your community being as it is.
My name is Betty and I am a volunteer with Midlands Hospice at the moment. I am more than happy to be part of this volunteering programme, as this shop is run by volunteers currently, and I'm delighted to be part of the programme.
Hello, so my name is Joshua Connon. I am 22 years of age and I am a full-time wheelchair user. I'm currently a leader within Gallinforban Broiga Youth Club and was a member for my first, second and third year in secondary school. For me to go through the club in a positive way and to get the best experience possible, there was a lot of changes that the leaders back when I was a member had to consider to make it the best experience for not just me but for all members involved at the time. So that's kind of what prompted me to become a leader for the last 4 years or so. Things aren't as simple for me. So to give back in any little way, to show my gratitude, I suppose you could say, for the way things were run when I was a member and making things work the best way possible and involving me in everything, no matter what it took.
My name is Erin and I volunteer for a number of reasons. On a personal front, it has helped me to meet and connect with people from around the community that I wouldn't otherwise get to know. I do find this very rewarding. I also have the opportunity to learn from the people I connect with and like to think they learn from me as well. I think the community also benefits greatly with new ideas, skills and assistance being gained as well.
Hello, Michael Dignan here, Chairperson of Offaly GAA. I've been volunteering with the GAA for about the past 20 years, I suppose, as a coach, a trainer of underage teams, and in the last number of years I got involved with County Board as Chairperson. I've always been involved in the GAA from a very young age, and I suppose when the kids were small I felt I needed to give something back. I think it's hugely important for our children to be involved in sport of all sorts. Tough going at times, but great satisfaction to be got when you see things going well. So encourage all of you out there to, give a little back, whatever aspect of life it is. There's always other people that need your help. There's great satisfaction in doing it for free. When there's nothing in it for you financially, I think it makes it all the better. It's a love of, in my case, a love of the game. As I say, I have loved it all my life and continue to do so.
Hi, my name is Ekaterina Koneva. I am a volunteer since 2011. I volunteer with different public and charity organizations. I volunteer because I like to help people and share with them my knowledge and skills. Здравствуйте, меня зовут Екатерина Конева. Я являюсь волонтером с 2011 года и работаю с разными общественными и благотворительными организациями. Я решила стать волонтером, чтобы помогать людям, а также делиться с ними своими опытом и знаниями.
Hello, my name is Sean Craven. I live in Kilcormac. I volunteer with Kilcormac Credit Union, the Economic Development Group, which is a subgroup of Kilcormac Development Association, and also the Kilcormac Walking Group. I volunteer because it gives me a focus and an interest, especially now that I'm retired. I also have a great interest in my local area and the people in it, and I want to assist in making sure that there is a viable and sustainable future for my community. I enjoy working with like-minded people on common goals and making our town a better place to live.
Hi, my name is Christine. I'm a volunteer with Offaly Hospice. I volunteer because I like to give back to my community.
My name is Henry Healy and I volunteer with Moneygall Development Association. I volunteer because I enjoy giving some of my spare time to help enhance our local community. But not only am I assisting the local community by giving some of my time, I also benefit because there is a social aspect to volunteering and engagement with other groups and people throughout the community. I enjoy seeing the results and the fruits of our labour. When we see huge developments that we've successfully pulled off from playgrounds, activity parks and walking trails, it fulfills a goal of making Moneygall an enjoyable place to live but also to visit.
My name is Molly Buckley. I'm from Tullamore. I started volunteering when I was about 12 and I'm whatever multiples of 12 now. I volunteer with Offaly Domestic Violence Support Service. I'm chairperson of Rights for the Elderly. We've built 16 houses for older people. I'm involved with Midland Simon community since it started, and I also am chair of Power for Good. We work with people with disability in Zambia, the network of older people, and we have a radio programme, Chatters and Matters, and we're working on a writing project. Why I volunteer is I enjoy it, number one. I get as much, if not more, from volunteering as I give. I feel I love using my skills and what skills I have, but it keeps my brain very alert, and love meeting all the people involved in the various pieces of work and just recognising the great work that's been done by everybody.
Hi everybody, my name is Martin Buckley and I come from Pulla in County Offaly. I am the chairperson of Offaly Volunteer Centre, and the reason I volunteer is to make a difference.
I have been a volunteer with My Lovely charity shop in Edenderry, which works in conjunction with My Lovely Horse charity. I absolutely love working in the shop. It's great fun. You never know what you're going to see or who you're going to meet. And the reason that I volunteered with My Lovely Horse is because I wanted to do my part to help the animals. Anybody that is thinking about volunteering, it really is such a good thing to do. You feel so good knowing that you are doing something worthwhile. You're giving of yourself. It's karma yoga. It's giving for somebody else and not expecting anything in return, and it really does make you feel good.
My name is Patisani Ngomo, and my name in English means helping others. I am a volunteer because I want to develop my community and I want my community to be safe and clean. I am a volunteer.